Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Real Beautiful Beauty here. Gonna be doing a product review. Want to talk about this. I know I've talked about this before, definitely about the brand Desert Essence, because I'm telling you, I don't know, this brand and this company, 14 years into YouTube like I have, they should be sponsoring me, they should be paying me, they should be hooking up with an affiliate with me or doing something, but they don't. Anyhow, so not sponsored, not paid, no, nothing like that. But anyhow, I've bought $1 million worth of their products, and I just like their products. I always go back to their products. This is something that I've used on and off forever, and I love to use these. These are facial pad wipes. I love to use these, especially after I work out, after I sweat. I mean, I have found over the years, for me, for skin, nothing more refreshing than using this after I work out. It is what it is. I love them. Now, I'm not talking about for makeup removal. No, I'm not talking about for, foundation makeup. I'm not even talking about for sunscreen removal, sunblock or anything like that. I'm just talking about for sweat and grime and the workout, things that come off your skin and out of your skin and through your skin after you work out. So these are the Desert Essence, and this is the tea tree formulation. They are kind of smelly. I've used them forever, but it feels like they're getting kind of smellier. So I don't know if the formulation might have changed a little bit, but they are a little smellier than they used to be, but I still like them. I'm going to show you the ingredients back here if I can. Well, hopefully you can see it, because the font in the print is so tiny, but hopefully you can. Because I want you, before you buy products, guys, to get an eye-open experience, to know what you're getting, what you're buying, at least have an idea to run with. You know what I mean? So hopefully you can see some of that, I hope. Can you see some of the ingredients? Can you see some of the back of the label? And I ask that as if you guys are answering me live, which I actually wish we were live, because this would be so much, it would be so much better. It would, if we were, and I can get real-time response. Believe there's a cruelty-free. I believe Desert Essence brand is cruelty-free. I'm pretty sure they have not changed that. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not hooked up with a company or anything. Show you some of the things here. It has tea tree oil in it. So definitely, if you like tea tree oil products, you're going to like this. If you are familiar with that aroma of tea tree oil, you're going to like this. Okay. I will say this though, if you have very dry skin, they might be a little over drying if you have very dry skin. But when I work out and I get so sweaty and it's just so icky to me, it's just, I don't know. Some people don't get very grossed out after working out. I get so grossed out, and I have to shower, I have to scrub, I have to wash, I have to just do everything, because some people can just let that build up, on their skin and their hair, and I can't. But I'm going to show you real quick what the pads look like. That's what they look like. They're kind of thin, but they work. They're thin. One pad goes a long way. It does the trick. You know what I mean? It removes sweat, grime, residual buildup on my skin, all that stuff. You know what I mean? The environment's kind of so yucky, so you never really know, especially at some of these gyms or some of these buildings you go into, the HVAC system and the air conditioners and the heaters and things. You don't really know what is being blown out on your skin. So these last a long time. So they take about really about a full 10 minutes before they dry out. You know what I mean? So 10 minutes of rubbing this across your face, you are good. Okay. That's my take on it, you guys. I've been using these forever, and I can't even tell you how long. I wouldn't know. I've been here 14 years. I've literally grown up here. You know what I mean? Myself, and it's been a long ride. Okay. Love you guys. Love you handsomes. Love you beauties. Bye. Take care.